Chief Meteorologist Caleb Beesing here for your morning forecast. We have some good news and some bad news here. Good news is we're having some moisture just starting to come around the bend right here in the southern or the western part of Nebraska here. That's probably going to push itself eastward, maybe relieve us of some drought. And the other good news is that today at 9 p.m. our heat advisory will end. The bad news is you may have already seen it. We have a new purple weather alert here. This is not something to take lightly. This is a brand new excessive heat warning. This will last until at least 9 p.m. today on your Friday. Today, it is already 77 outside, possibly reaching at least, if we see where the heat temperatures will include. Okay. So it does not say exactly, but I'm guessing up to 120 degrees are possible with the heat indices. So what you can expect: dangerously hot conditions with heat index values up to, oh, there it is, 110 to 115. Some locations could get as high as 120. Jeez. Where? For all of southwest and west central Iowa, southeast and east central Nebraska, so it does include us, and portions of northeast Nebraska. This goes until 9 p.m. this evening. Impacts are extreme heat and humidity will significantly increase the potential for heat-related illnesses, particularly for those who working or participating in outdoor activities. So, precautionary preparedness actions: drink plenty of fluids, stay in an air-conditioned room, stay out of the sun, and check up on relatives and neighbors. Young children and pets should never be left unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. I was also talking about this when we were talking about the heat advisory. Do not leave your young children or pets unattended in vehicles under any circumstances. Take extra precautions if you work or spend time outside. When possible, reschedule strenuous activities to early morning or evening. Know the signs and symptoms of heat exhaustion and heat stroke. Wear lightweight and loose-fitting clothing when possible to reduce risk of, or to reduce the risk during outdoor work. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration recommends scheduling frequent rest breaks in shaded or air-conditioned environments. Anyone overcome by heat should be moved to a cool and shaded location. Heat stroke is an emergency. Call 911 if you have signs of heat stroke. That's what I was also talking about with the heat advisory. So, this goes on until 9 p.m. tonight for both of those, actually. That heat advisory may stay up in northern parts of Nebraska for a bit longer. Let's go ahead and check out the radar from 6:41 a.m. to at least 1:41 p.m. Whoop. Okay, let me just start that. Why am I getting rid of all this? There, so you can see there's a bit of fog that also starts up in the north there, and then we get some. If we look here, you can kind of see some very small margins of spots where we have. Look at that, we got haze right around here, more haze down here. We got That's all leading up here and all through here in the north. That it's still from wildfires going on up in Canada. So we're gonna be watching that. So people with asthma may still want to be watching that as well. But let's go ahead and just watch this to the very end. We'll have at least 3 cycles to show you our forecast. So you can really see that those storms won't get a lot anywhere out in the west, but that's kind of bad news though, because we honestly don't get that much relief. It's probably because they're going into the heat area, and that kills them out because of all the heat. They cannot survive on just heat. If it were heat and humidity and a little bit of cold, maybe some water or something, then they would run just fine. In fact, they would probably get more strong. They would probably get stronger. So no severe weather expected for tonight. So good start to the week. We'll see what happens once we get into the week, and once we get into the weekend. Um, but yeah, this is actually a minute longer. But yeah, thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.